Welcome to another video, and we just got the newest dev diary for Prehistoric Kingdom. There's some really cool things to talk about. I won't be able to talk about everything because I'm kind of pressed for time right now, but I will be linking the diary in the description if that's something you want to check out for yourself. But I will be talking about some of the things that excite me the most. Also, forgive my face in general, but right now, forgive my face because I just got some more dental work done right before this, so my face is all numb and stupid, and yeah, talking is a little bit dumb. So first of all, something that's extremely exciting is that they will be having another recording session with Nigel Marvin. He will be able to do the introductions for some of the animals that have just been added that don't have them yet, which is something that just really kind of makes the game for me. I love hearing Nigel talk about this type of stuff with someone who grew up from Prehistoric Park, of course. So that's really exciting. He will also be adding new introductions for animals that are kind of like alternate species under the genus banner. For example, Tarbosaurus will be getting its own introduction because right now it's just the Tyrannosaurus introduction that plays with Tarbosaurus. So that'll be really cool, along with Tyrannosaurus and other variants. There's a little bit of an update of the eyes of Panthera, so that'll be really cool. Something that kind of just like tweaks the design a little bit, makes it just improvements. Usually the highlight and most exciting part is the announcement of new species. There will be 2 new species added in Update 11. By the way, they say that Update 11 will be coming at the end of the month, so April, of course. We only get to see one new species here, and that is Lielanosaurus, which is really cool. I am really digging its design. I really like how covered in feathers it is, and the colors on this one in particular are so cool. I think the tail looks really good, the feet look great, and this head looks awesome, especially with the way that eye looks. We get to see some more colors over here. This one looks really cool with the bright red and yellow on its head, and these lighter ones down here also look really cool. Little fun fact, if you actually watched Walking with Dinosaurs growing up or at any point, then you've actually seen these guys. They were these fellas right here. Really cool. Yeah, they're little Australian dinosaurs that lived in an area that was very cold. So I do like that they were completely covered with feathers like this. That seems to make sense for that type of animal. And I think that they're going to be a really cool, smaller addition to add to your parks. And then there is one unknown species that they have teased right here. We get just a close-up of the animal's body. It's obviously a scaled animal. I will note that it mentions that this is not another theropod. I think that at least implies that it'll be another dinosaur. So I am curious to see what it is. I'm sure there is the chance that it's not another dinosaur and it's just another scaled prehistoric animal, but we'll have to wait and see. What do you think this is? Be sure to let me know. Something I think is really cool is that they're adding the species splitting, which is right now as it currently stands, they're all kind of like you have the genus only, and then you select it, and then you get the species options in that tab. But now they'll be making it so that all of the species have their own little section that you get to select from there. Take, for example, beforehand, it would have all just been Smilodon, but now it's Smilodon fatalis separated from Smilodon populator. And the same is true for the rest of them that have different species. So I think that's really cool. I think that's a fun way to organize it. That's just something that I look forward to. There are going to be a lot of things added with the whole staff thing, because that's something that they have been working on greatly. Things like a staff center, which will allow you to hire new hires, or a loading bay so you can get supplies, goods, and things like that for your park. They're also introducing goods storage and produce storage, which is directly linked into the loading bay. It's where you keep all of the things that keep your park running. Again, I will have this linked in the description, so if it's something you want to learn more about, I highly recommend going check it out. But for now, here's a little bit of a look at the logistics system that they'll have in place, and go ahead and pause and check this out if you're interested in it. They shared another image of Apatosaurus. Just thought that was cool. Apatosaurus will be coming in a later update. I think update 12, if I'm not mistaken. I could very well be mistaken. But looking cool, looking really cool. Excited for that. It also seems that they're working a little bit on the designs of the guests, which I think are cool. Like adding a few more ethnicities and things like that, really kind of diversifying the crowd. I think it'll be really cool to see, as well as some awesome little animations here that'll just kind of make it so that it's not just, people just walking around, not really interacting with anything. It's just going to make it feel a lot more real. And then finally, ontogeny. This is probably the biggest part of this whole thing that everybody's talking about. We did get a little image of a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I think it looks great so far. It is just a work in progress. It's not finished. They said that they want to tweak some of the proportions and whatnot. Like right now, it is kind of just a scaled down adult, and I think that's just to get the whole idea. As I said, they were going to tweak the designs a little bit. The snout is a little bit more slender. It is completely lipped, unlike the adults in this game, and they did give it complete feathering. They said that as it grows, depending on which type of Rex variant you have, it'll either lose those feathers or they'll just develop into the feathers that on the variant that has them. I'll also note that this one in the background that's out of focus is actually an adolescent. So they're teasing a little bit more. They said that it is designed off of the Jane specimen, which I think is really cool. Now, of course, Jane is basically a Nanotyrannus specimen, and there's a debate on whether or not Nanotyrannus is its own genus or if it's just a young T.REX. That's not something I'm going to get into right now. But I will just say that I really do like that they're using that as inspiration for this adolescent Rex. So those are some notable things. Again, go ahead and read the rest of it if it's something that you really want to dive more into. Still looking awesome as usual. In terms of me playing the game, we are pretty close to being able to get me a brand new PC, so I plan on making actual content within the game rather than this whole system that I have going on. I'm trying my best to keep linked with this game because I love this game. So just expect more of that in the future. But that's pretty much all I have for this one. This game is looking awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have an awesome day.